I come from mischievous people. I'd like to take you back about 20 years to my grandfather just doing what he does, pranking people. I sympathize for the poor guy in this story because growing up as a child with this grandfather, I was normally the butt of the joke, not understanding that 95% of the stuff that came out of his mouth was a joke or a prank towards you. So I'll have you imagine that you're sitting in a small airplane and two guys are in the front who are best friends, have been best friends for years, and share a love of aviation, tons of flight experience that they've shared together throughout the years, and love flying. There's a guy in the back seat who my grandfather really doesn't know all that well, is kind of a friend of a friend, and they're on this trip together. So they're flying, and the guy in the back seat thinks that my grandfather's best friend is the only one who's piloting, the only one who knows how to fly, so on and so forth. They pull off at a small airport in Louisiana for my grandfather's best friend to go into the pilot's lounge and get a Diet Coke, a snack, whatever. My grandfather's sitting in the plane with this guy in the back seat and kind of turns around and starts talking to him and is like, can't be all this hard, this flying thing. I've sat in his cockpit for years, watched him do it for years. I think I can figure it out. The guy kind of laughs and is like, thinks he's joking, whatever. My grandpa starts fooling with the controls. Also, mind you, a Vietnam pilot, has flown for years, had his own airplane. We were kids growing up. This guy has no idea. All of a sudden, now they're taking off the runway. This poor guy is probably 5 seconds away from a panic attack, sweating bullets, screaming, thinks my grandfather's out of his mind. My grandfather starts doing loops, flying all around, then starts busting out laughing. And the joke is kind of up that this poor guy has been, pranked, and my grandfather is a very experienced pilot. They then land again on the runway to see my grandfather's best friend dying out laughing. This is obviously not the first time that they pulled this trick, and just, over the moon, overjoyed that they've done it yet again. And they get out of the plane, and this poor guy does not know whether to laugh or punch my grandfather in the face. So I think it is safe to say that I come from mischievous people.